Welcome to The Explainer. Most of us wake up and just kind of shake our dreams off, right? We figure they're just bizarre, random noise. But what if they're not? Today, we're diving into a new framework that suggests our dreams might actually be highly structured, even decipherable data about our minds. So let's kick things off with a real dream someone recorded. They're in a small store, checking canned goods, and they find out that every single thing on the shelf has expired. It's a kind of mundane scenario, but it's also strange and really specific.
So what does a dream like that actually mean? Is it really just the brain's nightly cleanup crew, tossing out the day's mental junk? Or could there be a deeper, measurable pattern at play here? Well, a new framework called the Mean Dream Theme Index, or MDTI for short, proposes exactly that. You can think of it as a kind of GPS designed to map the hidden structure and logic of our dream worlds.
Okay, so how does it work? This is the crucial part. The MDTI doesn't ask what you dreamed about, like, expired cans. Instead, it measures how your brain was working. And that is a huge shift in thinking. For over a century, dream analysis was all about subjectively interpreting symbols. This is different. This is about measuring the objective, cognitive, and emotional processes happening behind the scenes. The whole system is built on two simple but really powerful axes. First, you've got the emotional gradient, or EG. It's basically the emotional volume of your dream, how intensely you're feeling things. And second is the cognitive organizational gradient, or COG. This measures how much your brain is actively thinking, sorting, and organizing ideas.
And here's where it gets really cool. By plotting a dream score on these two axes, the MDTI identifies 5 totally distinct types of dreams. You can almost think of them as different neighborhoods in the landscape of your mind.
These dream types range from really simple to incredibly complex. On one end, you've got type 1 dreams. These are just simple, wandering states, low emotion, not much structured thought. It's kind of like a mental screensaver. But on the total opposite end, you find type 5 dreams. These are both highly emotional and highly organized, often tackling deep symbolic or even existential questions. And in between, you have all these other dreams focused on searching, sorting, social roles, and processing our core emotions.
So what's the point? Well, by tracking these dream types over time, we can create a unique profile for an individual. It's like a psychological fingerprint that reveals how their mind is wired to operate when they're asleep.
Let's go back to the person who had that dream about the expired cans. Over many dreams, their average cognitive score, that's the COG, is a remarkably high 7.1 out of 10. Now, to put that number in perspective, for most of the population, the average cognitive score during sleep is way down in the 3 to 5 range. So a 7.1, that's a massive outlier. And looking at how their dreams are distributed, we can see a mind that is just overwhelmingly busy with type 3 and type 2 dreams. That's all about responsibility, sorting, and selection. This is a pattern you often find in people like inventors, researchers, and writers, people who build huge conceptual frameworks in their heads. So what this really means is that for this person, sleep isn't just rest. Their brain is basically using dream time as a second shift, a cognitive workspace to keep sorting through problems and structuring all those complex ideas from their waking life. But this idea gets even bigger. What if we applied this same tool, not just to one person, but to the combined dream patterns of an entire community or even a whole society? Yeah, the framework suggests that these collective dream patterns could act as a powerful diagnostic tool. A society under a lot of stress might show a spike in high-emotion, low-coherence dreams. An overworked culture could show high cognitive scores, but also a ton of variance, pointing to burnout and strain. It's a way to measure a society's mental climate. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? The most important idea is that our dreams are not just meaningless, random mental noise. They are a source of incredibly rich data. Dreams have a structure we can actually quantify, and it's based on emotion and cognition. That structure can reveal profound truths about our unique cognitive styles as individuals, and it could even reflect the collective mental state of an entire society. And this leaves us with a final, pretty provocative thought. If our dreams truly are data, a direct readout from our minds, what might our collective dreams be trying to tell us about the state of our world today?